Here we have River Runner, a 1926 25-foot Hutchison Brothers antique sedan, powered by a Chrysler Crown 6-cylinder 125 horsepower engine. I'm sure the owners of these boats are grateful for this covered slip. A little less wear and tear on the upholstery, the tops, and the varnished mahogany. Great boat. An all-weather boat. And here we're looking at Amy Ann, a 2011 30-foot Moran boat. Late contemporary runabout with a V12 engine. Custom. Quite the watercraft. Modern design, but with once again the classic steering wheel throttle. And our viewfinder here, viewers, is the houseboat originally owned by Bolt of Bolt Castle fame. I hope we can get on board when she opens up for tours in several hours. What a beautiful, beautiful place to boat on the St. Lawrence River here. And again, what a gorgeous spot for the museum. Water levels are down this year with the drought we've had. And apparently boaters are needing to be more careful, straying into shallow waters.
You guys going to Lake George this fall?
We hope that next year we're going to get more regular rainfall. Hopefully this is not a global warming foreshadowing. Gorgeous Chris craft here, I believe. This is a 25-foot Chris craft, 8-cylinder engine, very wide and beamy, very comfortable looking boat. Built in 1955. 25-footer. And across the dock, Sultana. Which looks like a hacker craft.
And to give you a little bit of the details on this,
And Edith 2 of Toronto. Double ender. We have a Chris craft, viewers. 60s, I would expect. Very reminiscent, unless I'm mistaken, of a Century Arabian. With the gull wing hatch tops on the roof. Nice boat. Here we are in one of the museum's two main display buildings. Too many boats here to identify and describe, but again, anybody who has a chance to visit Clayton, New York would not be disappointed. Likely the best collection in North America. Everything from sea fleas to huge cabin cruisers. This is an Elko we're looking at, 42-footer, I believe. Viewers, we're looking here at Wild Goose, which is a special project, a very proud project of the Antique Boat Museum here in Clayton. Just restored and put back in the water this past June. This boat is almost 100 years old. She's a 40-footer, classified obviously as historic, and powered by a Chevy V8 Crusader. My guess, not the original engine. (1915) and still going strong. Narrow beam, typical of the period. Tricky to dock in a high crosswind, I would imagine. What a graceful, beautiful, historic vessel. We'll leave Wild Goose here with a classic bow-on view. Viewers, we're looking here at the Number Boat, a gentleman's launch. And the card reads, many years ago, the Thousand Island Yacht Club of Alexandria Bay organized a committee to pick a one design class for a fast family launch to be used by the members for genteel racing. They selected a design by Charles Moore, noted yacht designer, with a length of 28 feet and a beam of 5 feet, straight stem and a high freeboard. 20 of these boats were signed up for and built by, pardon my pronunciation, Lair, I believe, of Ogdensburg, New York, an experienced launch builder. The large black number on the hulls from 1 to 20 led to their being simply called the Number Boats. And after this period of time, they served the 1,600 islands of the Thousand Islands group. Beautiful design. The external rudder and prop that extends beyond the stern. Even a proper gas pedal. Unusual for the period, I think. Happy Times, this one's been renamed. Beautiful historic race boat. The auction is beginning, folks. We'll just try and zoom in on one or two of the boats. This is a little Peterborough mahogany pride going up for bids.
Is Andy Hoffman available? Here. Yes, there you are, Andy. Good. It's always nice to lay out $1,000 folks. So go to red. $1,000 where? We'll go $1,000. We'll go $500. I have about to go $550. Who has about a boat yet? Someone's not telling the truth, Mark.
Simon says.
I've got $500 to go $550. We'll go $550. We'll go $550. $550. $600. I'm going to go 6, sir. In 6, I'm going to go 6 and a half. In $650. I'm going to go 650. I'm going to go 7. I'm going to go 7, 7, 700. In 750. Yes, I'm going to go 750. 50. I'm going to go 750. I'm going to go 800, sir. In $800. I'm going to go 800. I have 750. Looking for 800. With 775 help at all? 775? Yes, and now 800, sir. An $800 bid, give it 8 and a quarter. An 825, I'm going to go 5, I'm going to go 825, I'm going to go 5, I'm going to go 825. I'm going to give you a chance to rest. I'm going to come back and check. I've got 800 in the red shirt. Hey, looking for 825, I'm going to go 5, I'm going to go 825. Anybody else in at 825, sir? Got a chance to rest. 825, 850.
And on it goes, folks.
850, sir. 850.
Who was in the museum here, we have Atosis, who was built by Bud Norris in 1907. With no formal training, he developed a successful boat that was on the leading edge of hull design theory. Partly displacement at the front, narrow stem, narrow bow rather, and with a bit of a planing hull at the back for lift at higher speeds. Powered by a 20 horsepower engine here. And I believe she's been gifted to the museum fairly recently. Similar to Dixie 2 that we viewed outside not long ago. It says Atosis is built of wooden ribs and planks covered with canvas, a method of light construction which evolved in Maine around the turn of the century. It's light and strong. The split stern. Very sleek racer. Can't leave the scene today, viewers, without letting you have a glimpse of this beautiful, presumably modified Ford convertible with rumble seat, complete with golfer in the back seat, cleats and all. Fat, wide white walls, and a wonderful dash. Viewers, we're going to end our visit to Clayton, New York today with a look at, pardon me, a monstrously huge, quote-unquote, runabout that is currently undergoing restoration at the museum. She's powered by this huge Packard engine, and I suspect there are two of them, a V12 and 1,350 horsepower at 2,400 RPM. Weighs close to 3,000 pounds. As you can see, the transom has been taken right off, pardon me, and we can stare into the stern end of her here. See the exposed planking and struts, frame. Apparently, it says a few pleasure boats have been ever more aptly named than Pardon Me. She was commissioned by Charles Lyon, a wealthy sportsman, and who spent his summers on Oak Island. And John Hacker, was the designer for this boat. Let's go up and take a closer view, topsides. Although Pardon Me has been called the world's largest runabout, she boasts a head, a galley, and below decks a sleeping quarters, I believe. A truly monstrous boat. Looks like a complete restoration going on here. Well, I hope that when she's fully restored, she'll be back in the water again. Enormous proportions. Thank you very much for watching, viewers. On behalf of Port Carling Boats, we hope you'll stay tuned to our website. Thanks also to the Clayton chapter of the Antique and Classic Boat Society and the Boat Museum for sponsoring this wonderful show. Over and out.